What's up, guys? Bass Pro Tour Stage 1, Day 1, Lake Sam, Rayburn, Big Sam. Probably one of my favorite lakes on earth, but it is fishing really tough right now. We're going to do a lot of different things today. If you've seen my practice video, you know I had a tough practice. One thing I didn't show is I found a little bit of an offshore bite in the last 30 minutes of practice that we're gonna try to expand on today. And seem to be a lot of little fish, but I just know the capabilities of what lives out there. It's been a tough week. I think the cut weight was like 11 pounds or something yesterday, which is just crazy low. I was expecting 70 pounds for 2 days, so to be on pace for 22 tells you how tough Rayburn's fishing right now. But we've got a warm couple days coming. I think fishing has to get better. It may not just get crazy good, but it has to get better. And hopefully we can put enough on Score Tracker to give us a nice buffer, allow us to go practicing, trying to explore. Let's get to fishing.
What did you just say?
It's also late in the evening when I found this spot. Maybe it's a late in the evening spot, I don't know. There's some whites and stuff still down there, out off the break. I had like 500 of them here the other day. All right, life jackets on. You expect to do it Sam Rayburn in springtime, but we're here, right?
£2, 10 ounces.
210. Hey, that's a start. I don't feel dumb for starting deep now. I mean, our first couple spots didn't pan out, but that tells me that I'm not absolutely crazy. Fat. Need to catch one about 25 inches long. It's built like that, dude. Look at the belly on him. Another little bitty old thing. I think. Oh, this one's gonna score. He's close enough where I'm gonna take my time with him here. He's gonna be super close. I don't think he's gonna do it.
£1, 11 ounces, non-score.
I didn't think so. Did not think so. Rat. Spotted bass, huh? There's another spotted bass. Trying to think of what we're gonna do next. Well guys, that's the end of period 1 for us. I'm gonna have me a string cheese and try to figure out what I did wrong. The deep bite just didn't happen. I thought it was going to, and those fish had straight up left me. I mean, there was a huge school of fish there, and now there's not. So I did catch one fish deep cranking, which was just kind of a bonus fish. It wasn't even a spot where I'd had a bite in practice. From now I'm just gonna go, you know, fish somewhat shallow, you know, 4 to 8 foot, fishing grass, throwing a chatterbait, lipless crankbait, jerkbait. They just sent us a text that they've upped the wind forecast and they're calling for 40-mile-an-hour winds, gusts to 40 later in the day. And if that does that, Rayburn is quite an animal. So that's another thing that tells me the deep bite's just not going to happen. You can't go search for fish when it's doing that. The one good thing though is that wind should make these fish bite. I mean, they're a predator fish and it gives them good ambush points, and it's going to get water moving. So I'm going to take that and try to fish shallow, try to maximize my time, and hopefully I can stumble onto some good fishing. I'm still fishing in a way where I could find a load of fish, you know, getting one little stretch and catch 20 scoreables or something. So we're going to keep hunting. We're not going to give up, and hopefully put a few in the boat.
2, 1, lines in, begin period 2. Still searching for a scoreable bass.
Good, but he's coming close. I'm gonna get him over the side because he ain't on. Okay. I need to weigh that one, right?
Up to you, I can weigh it.
Let's just wait. He's just fat. I know he's not 2 pounds. I know he's not 2 pounds. I just want to know. Like a 1/8?
1 pound 9 ounces.
1/9. Okay. What's the right girth? Feeds this huge spawning flat back there.
Big. That I got a foul hook. Big one. Big one.
Let's go. Look at that one. What did I just say?
Well, the shot.
Oh, man. Ooh, wasn't easy. We got her.
5 pounds, 1 ounce.
5'1".
In the picture. Yeah.
That's a helper right there. That's a Rayburn quality. That's not even a kicker for here. That's what's crazy. I mean, that's a big one, but that's nothing for this lake. Good fish, good fish. I hooked here, and I clicked my reel. So it's hooked here and hooked here, but my reel's locked. Try to block the wind here a little bit, but I did manage to catch one scoreable bass, and it was a big one, a 5-pounder. I'm sure you guys just saw that, but you know, I've scrapped the deep plane, just going shallow, hunting around.
hoping to find a little area that's got some fish. I mean, that place where I caught the 5-pounder, I caught a 3 right there in practice. But I think these fish just don't want to bite. It's a needle in a haystack to put it in front of a bass that wants to bite. I think you're probably showing it to a bass almost every cast out here. It's just a matter of getting one to trigger. That fish ate the bait really well. I mean, you couldn't even see the bait when she was jumping. So I'm going to continue to throw a lipless crankbait. I did have a bite on a swim bait, so that's kind of something that's got me thinking a little bit. I might do that a little more, but we're going to spend the last period hunting around, trying to fish points, high percentage places, looking for another big bite. You know, if we can catch another big one, or you know, just 2 solid scorables, we should be at least inside the cut line. Right now we're just a few ounces in. So thank you guys for rolling along with me. Sorry it's been a slow day, but I know it can happen really fast here, so hopefully it will. Please go 2 pounds. We're really close.
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
2-2, let's go. 2-2, come on. That's in the same spot as that 5-pounder, like the exact same cast. All right, we're gonna putt right over there and real quick, like 2 or 3 casts. Missed him right there.
5 minutes.
I fish this in a line. You can go for it like. I don't think so. We're gonna try him.
Fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
I don't think he's gonna go 2 either way. I think it's too skinny.
1 pound, 13 ounces, non-scored.
113. All right. What's my timing? I'll get to make a couple casts anyway.
We'll get to make a couple casts.
Guys, that's a wrap for day 1. It was a really tough day, and I hate to keep going back to it, but Rayburn is just fishing so weird. We ended up catching one more scoreable bass in that final period at like a 2-2 off the same spot, like literally in the exact same spot as where I caught that 5-pounder. It's only a matter of time until this place just explodes, and I hate that we're so close and we're missing it. Even last weekend it was going off. It's just not fishing right now. Maybe it will for the next day when we're out here. We're just below the elimination line, so we're going to have to catch them a little better. Hopefully we improve a little bit and we end up making the knockout round. We'll see you guys out there. Thanks for watching.
Let's go!